know, there are days during training na mabigat talaga siya and you can't even execute to the point that you sometimes question your capabilities. Pero it's okay. It's just training. What's important is what's gonna happen on race days. Okay, so pre-race preps start the night before. So whatever you do before yung mga long runs or long rides or SBR simulations that we do during practice. So kung anong ginagawa mo the night before that, that's what I also did the night before the race. So from yung dinner mo before those big training days, same amount, yung amount ng carbs, ilang gaano kabigat na rice, ilang grams ng rice or pasta, whatever it may be that you are sanay with, same thing. And then of course, it involves going to bed really early. It's hard kasi syempre you're filled with emotions, you're kinda excited, nervous, all of that. But you have to go to bed early. So try to be in bed by 7 if you know na you have to wake up by 4 a.m. So for me kasi, I know that I wanted to be in transition by 5:15. That's at least 1 hour before transition closes. So that's the only time I need na nandun ako. So not too early, not too late. So for breakfast also, whatever you practice during those big training days. So for me, it's always oatmeal. And then with a scoop of my Nutrabio whey protein and oat milk. So minimix ko yon and that's my breakfast. I always do this during race. May PR lotion. So yung amount na nilalagay, I always get asked. So for me, kapag race, I put 1 sachet per leg. So from quads up until ankles. So on race morning, pag natapos mo na lahat, tapos ka na sa transition, you already went to do your bathroom thing just before the swim. No, ako, I take Imodium kasi I don't wanna go to the portalet during race. It's gonna be a long day. That's what, 12 to 15 hours, we don't know. 12 to 15 hours of racing. We don't wanna do our stops, diba? Para lang mag number 2 sa portalet. So that's one thing na I do. And then of course, you take whatever nutrition it is bago mag-swim. Kasi I have peace of mind. I know na yung breakfast that I took will be enough up until I finish the swim. Okay, so for the swim, we all know na si Kona World Champs is water start, no? So the good thing is, and I'd have to thank all my coaches, no? Coaches Jet and Lou, and of course Coach Ronald, for making me practice yung water treading, even when we're just in the pool, no? So ganun siya, water start. Nung nag-gun start, what I did was yung advice ng coaches ko, no? So first on the pace, on the first 500 meters, talagang max effort. So when I also look at yung Garmin ko after the race, I was so happy because I knew I was able to execute kahit nung race pa lang na yung first 500 meters, all out talaga. Kasi you have to get out of that pack. And then you find a person to pace with. I also appreciate lahat ng pull boy paddle workouts because I really felt when I was doing the pull, no, after na all the trainings that I've done during the practice swim in Kona and during the race day, I think my pull really got stronger. This is my PR swim. I'm very happy with it. It really helped, pati yung SNC na workouts from Coach Carl. You know, there are days during training na mabigat talaga siya and you can't even execute to the point that you sometimes question your capabilities. Pero it's okay. It's just training. What's important is what's gonna happen on race day. So lahat nung mahirap na training workouts, mabigat na feeling sa arms during training days, all materialize. So I'd have to thank all the coaches who helped me make that happen. For the bike, it was something na I was really worried about because we were in Kona, I think, 6 days before the actual race. And every time we do our bike out, sobrang hangin talaga. So kung paano nila sinasabi na you don't know what's gonna happen sa Kona, kung ano ibibigay ni Queen K na hangin. It's really true. Because there were days that we do our bike out na bearable yung crosswinds and headwinds. Pero meron ding days na hindi. It's super hard to move forward. Talagang tinutulak ka ng hangin. But I'm glad that we were there, we were able to bike out days before the race. We also went to Javi. Few days before the race, our coaches asked us to start dun sa last 30 kilometers, which is the climb to Javi. So it was very helpful kasi nung race day, it helps you mentally, and it did not disappoint. Talagang mahirap yung course, I would say. It's very hilly and the winds were really strong. So I'm happy that our coaches have experienced Kona before kasi they can really advise you saan ka magti-train before the race since nandun ka naman earlier than the race day. And then in terms of execution, all our trainings naman are based on yung watts natin and threshold and whatnot. So I have that watts that I need to stick to, that I know na that I will be able to run after. I stick to that watts. Even during trainings, when we got to Kona, never akong humataw nung training days leading to the race because, you know, what for? And yun lang, follow whatever your coaches tell you, 'di ba? Alam nila kung ano yung kung saan ka magsi-stick to. So very precise naman yun. And I remember that during the run na when I saw Rafi, I even told him na, oh, if you're talking to coach, tell them I stick to my watts.
Too early.
Please tell coach my average power on the bike is just 120.
Nice.
Yun. So I knew na if I disobey, if I go beyond, I will suffer on the run, which I didn't like. So after the qualifying race nung IMPH, one time lang ako nakapag 180. At first I was actually worried, but your coaches know best. So stick to the training plan. You know, if they say na during this ride you practice your nutrition, that's what you do. So if alam mo na yung isang bote mo is 4 scoops of Vitargo, edi 4 scoops ang gagawin mo. Same thing. So you also know na when you get to the special needs, that's about I think 110K nung Kona, no. So alam mo din na kung ano dapat yung nasa special needs mo. So pina-practice din namin yun during training na we stop at 90 or 100K to do our refill. So same thing. And I guess I will give this also as an advice, no. Sobrang OC ko and praning that in my special needs or T1, T2 bag, no, I always have this small medicine kit. Maraming items na nandun. Number 1 is Imodium, kasi you never know, baka hindi umeffect yung una mong tinik and baka magka-stomach issues ka. And then anti-acid, so for me I have my Kremil S there, and then my baby wipes. Yun, so very important. And I know in my head that if I stop sa T1 or special needs sa bike, T2 or special needs sa run, I have that parang safety kit that's there. After the swim and the bike na I was really happy about because I knew I PR'd them, no. Of course I was nervous about the run. It's a long run, 42K. A lot of things can happen. So diba, when we get off our bikes, sometimes we feel too good na our legs are just spinning. But I remember to stick to the pace. Yung alam kong marathon pace ko lang. So it's also good na when we got to Kona, all our easy runs or run trainings, I did it in the different parts of the course. So I remember when we got there, we had an easy run in Ali'i Drive. So we kind of know na hindi siya nakaka-mental eh. That's what's important. Alam ko na rolling siya up to this point and then U-turn. And then we also know na pagbalik, aakyat ka sa Palani. Diba? And that's too early. That's what, about 11 to 12K nung race. And it's really hilly. So kung pupukpok ka doon, diba? Ubus ka agad. I mean, I'm not a runnerist. Yung term. Diba? And then, Queen K is long. So we bike there all the time. I remember running the first 2K of it. It's rolling up until Energy Lab. And inside the Energy Lab, you do 8K. And then going back, diba, Queen K ulit, I think another 10K, and then the last 2K. So, the way I did it kinot ko talaga siya per segments para hindi ako ma-mental. So, one step at a time. You know, whatever they said about the Kona Run course, it's true. Hot and well-rolling siya. So, at every aid station, I never skipped an aid station. Sa totoo lang, every aid station, I grab water. And then, buhos and ice. Very important. So, I was wearing my Omnius cap. But I still put ice, syempre sa chest, diba, dito sa likod. And then, if mainit talaga, you hold on to it para may pangpahid ka while running. And then yun, important you hydrate. I think that was about 34K, pabalik na nun, if I remember correctly, na mabigat na talaga sa legs. Not cramps, but mabigat lang. I guess it was the pagod. So, I remember I was doing drills and Rafi taught me this to reset and regroup with myself pag gano'n na. So, I think I was doing, I didn't stop, but I was doing my high knees or yung high butt kicks para lang may blood na mag-flow kasi feeling ko talaga ang bigat na niya. And then, by 38 kilometer, may taste fatigue na ako eh. I was getting hungry. I know I needed to take something, but parang hindi na ako makalunok. Yung water nga, hirap na. So I guess that happens naman sa ating lahat. So what I did na lang was I had to force myself to take in a gel. Kasi mahaba pa yun eh. I mean, 38 to 42K, you still need yung energy mo. And then, alam mo yun, when you get to that corner of Palani, pababa, wala na eh, blanco ka na. I mean, you'll just hurry up to the finish line. But, yun, all throughout the race, I was sticking to my pace. It was, or my prescribed pace, no, na I know I will last 42K, or yung target pace namin for me to also PR. But some of the kilometers, I wasn't able to. Pag hilly, medyo mahirap talaga. But I knew I had to make up for it pag downhill. So, yun. And I guess yung mga leg na SNC workouts really helped a lot, both with the bike and the run. So, I'm really happy na PR run pa rin siya. Even if si run talaga yung medyo, how do I put it? Kasi sa swim, like, PR, I'm really happy with how I perform. In swim, I'm really, bike, I'm really happy. But sa run, PR pa din, kahit na, of course, I wanted to do more. My race, Kona was fun. I'm very happy with it. I'm grateful for everyone who helped me make it happen. Parang I'm out of words. My heart is full. I'm happy with my performance. My only goal, to be honest, was to do a sub-12. I mean, I remember when I was new pa in triathlon and I did my first full Ironman and my time was 13 hours, 20 plus minutes. And I said, pag tumagal ako dito sa try, my goal is to really do a sub-12 na full. I'll be happy with it. And after IMPH, you know, we all know IMPH is a very hard course. Even if umulan nung day na yun. I said na, sa Kona sana kayanin mag-sub-12. And, you know, my coaches and Rafi believed that I could do it. So we worked for it. We worked for that sub-12. You know, we train well and you know, just pray during the day na we're able to execute what we trained for. So that was my only goal. Got it. Very happy. Fulfilled with my Kona experience.
Alessandra, congrats, you are a winner.